All right, we have had a long day, but we are home in the office now. We're gonna relax with an evening stream. At least that's the plan. Um, this is a makeup stream because I was not live this morning because I had to go run errands today. We also did not do an afternoon stream, so we're gonna do a short one tonight, just to hang out for a bit. Okay. Now, I got a couple of tips on YouTube from people who said some things I want to try out. One is they said I can build a construction hammer, or building hammer, I think is what it's called. They said something about a hammer that you can make, which will help you like restructure. Used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. Okay, that will supposedly let me do something with these structures over here, and I don't know what. Okay. I don't see that it's doing anything, at least not to these. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't know, I have no idea what this is actually doing. Oh, I wonder if it's only tier based. Alter the appearance of structural, only structural. Oh, I see. Okay. But only structural, so it won't do anything to walls. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's a good tip. And the other thing was, somebody said... Oh, I gotta grab some... what do I got? Do I have anything that I can use? Marble cobble. And you can flip them vertical. Okay. So hold that thought. These are tips that people gave me on YouTube. Now, see, they still won't work on top of that. Someone had said try using a half slab flipped on its side, but it still won't host the window. So, windows can apparently only be placed on top of a structural block. So, it was a nice tip, but it didn't work. But someone had suggested trying that in YouTube chat. Did not work. Do I have a channel about your living off the grid? I do have a homestead channel. Yep. I do indeed. If you go over to our Discord, there is a crafting, travel, gardens, and animals section of our Discord. And in that channel, we share stuff from my brother's cattle ranch in Missouri and stuff from our homestead that my wife and I have, which is a separate YouTube channel. Alright, so that definitely did not work, but I appreciate the suggestion to the people who made it. Alright, we're gonna go stash this stuff. I'm gonna try to finish the roof tonight. I feel like that's a pretty low-key, easy task for us to work on this evening. Which means I need cobblestone. Alright, I need cobblestone. I'm gonna go find me a cobble patch. There's one right here. This is probably not enough to do anything with. Take it. Over here. Woo! Don't fall down there, thankfully for grappling. What's up, sweetie? That's enough for now. Someone said underneath, I forget where it was, I'm just go find it again, underneath that marble mountain I found, there's a bunch of iron. Nope, I am done with Arc Raiders. At least for the moment. Way too many other games to play. Alright, I need... Shit, was that the right? Hang on, I gotta check which ones I was making. Ha! Was it shallow? Wait, that's blocked. I gotta jump up. Hey, 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 get out of my bag, black guy. Yes, it was these. So I need just regular little cobblestone roof. And by the way, we don't. I need to scroll up and say something really quick. I forgot where to go. We don't live off grid. That is definitely a mistake. I don't know. Well, I said homestead channel, but it does not mean off the grid. We are 100% on the grid, by the way. There is no off-grid living here. We just have a small little homestead with lots of animals and our own patch of land, but it is not off the grid. We are very much on the grid. 2 internet connections, electric, water. Yeah. It's a weird thing. A lot of people think that homesteading automatically means off-grid living. Not really. There are some people that do that kind of stuff, but that's not what we do. Alright, we're going to put this... This is probably not enough, but we're going to go around. Oh, I wonder how this is going to wrap at the corners. It's not. It's not. I forgot we got to do a flat edge. Like a wall. That's right. Dude, I do love the fact that there's a mantling system in this game. Did I place that? Oh, hang on. Is that like a corner piece? Dude, that is a corner piece. I just think I might have changed my mind about how I'm going to do this roof build. I didn't know you could do corner pieces. That's totally a corner piece. Hold that thought. Hold the phone, kids. I'll be damned. Okay, hold up. Well, we're gonna definitely do this roof differently now. I didn't know I could do the corner here, so I was gonna build like a flat wall here. No, I gotta. You know what? That tree. No, there we go. Dude, is that an outside corner? Dude, it's even got an outside corner. I'll be damned. Okay. Very cool. Oh, and then it automatically converted that into a wraparound corner. Very cool. Boop boop doop boop 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 doop boop 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 doop boop boop doop boop. Okay. So that got me around the edge, and then I can go down here now. And do these lower edgings. It might be easier to do it from down here. not? Oh, there it goes. Oh! We'll get it eventually. What am I backed up against? I see. And then this needs to be... And then this gets to be a corner piece. Very cool. Nice. Okay. And then we'll just continue that up as far as it goes. All right. I need a whole bunch more cobblestone, though. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 doop, which we're going to go do here in a second. Let me go check up on chat. What's up, Bubble? You're rising. How are you, man, Bubbles? What's up, Bubbles? Half slabs to make slim walls did not work for the purposes of what I wanted to do, Maxwell. I was wanting... Somebody had left that tip. It might have been you. Somebody left a tip on a YouTube video. It's great for the walls that you want to do, but not when you want to place windows, because you still can't place windows on half slabs. We literally did that during the first 5 minutes of the stream. You can't place a window on a half slab, unfortunately, so that doesn't work. Thank you, Nathan3816. Appreciate it. No one knows how long it's going to be in early access for. I don't think anyone cares either. Anybody who's playing this to have fun with it in early access doesn't care how long it's going to be in early access. They're just enjoying it for what it is. Tim Horn says, finally got Wi-Fi again so I can keep in touch. What's up, Tim Horn? Ryan Douglas wants to know my thoughts. You can get those thoughts over on YouTube. I have an early thoughts video that I pushed out a couple of days ago after the first stream. It is pretty fun so far, Supercar. Enjoy it. I've already played Oblivion. Oblivion Remaster. We played it last year. There's a playlist on YouTube that you can check out. In fact, everything I play gets a playlist on YouTube. So for those of you who are going to hang out for the long term, we are always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. But everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, including all the VODs, game guides, reviews, and etc. Discussion videos. We also do TV shows and movies. Currently watching House of Asher with my wife, which is the new Spartacus show, and I just dropped the first 2 reviews for episodes 1 and 2 of Star Trek Starfleet Academy this morning before I went to run errands. So you can check those 2 videos as well out today. All that happens on YouTube. This is the day job. We play a lot of games. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be doing some more Hytale tomorrow morning. And some more Skyrim Anniversary Edition tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be pushing really hard to get through the Skyrim Anniversary Edition first playthrough here over the next week so that we can jump over to Tainted Grail, which we're going to do a second playthrough of over the last part of January into February. I did get my new glasses today. There is going to be a period of adjustment to these because it's my first time wearing prescription glasses, and these are progressive frames, so there's quite a bit of learning in terms of like I have to position my head in a weird way, and it's going to take me some time to get used to. But as I get used to the new glasses, the doctor said I should be able to ease back into my normal streaming schedule of 8 to 10 hours a day of streams. So as we get later into the month and I get used to my new glasses, we'll be ramping back up into our normal schedule. By the time we get into February and the new release cycle, we should be getting back up and running. Although there will be some, there's some, if you're a channel member on YouTube, you know that there's some real life stuff going on that's going to adjust my schedule a little bit. Next month. I'll have an update about that tomorrow. I was going to do one yesterday, but I was too tired. We had Chris had her doctor's appointment yesterday, and we have an update on that front, so I'll update everybody. I might do that tonight, actually. Either tonight or tomorrow morning, there will be a channel video for channel members over on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we're live, so you can watch wherever you prefer, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or TikTok. Oh, and I broke my... I'm just going to keep plugging away at these until I... We'll go back in a minute. I'm not ready to run back. Okay, I am going to run back. That takes way too long. Do I really care about these? I feel like I should just drop all these, but there's a... I know I can make a... I forget what it's called. There's something you can use to, like, repair tools, but the problem is... I don't want to pick it up again. It takes iron, and I haven't found iron yet, so... I'm not going to do any more copper. Let's just make another one of these. You know what? I've got 100 cobblestone. That ought to be enough to get me going. It was the cobblestone roof. Make me 100. See what we can do. Yeah, hang on, I'm catching up with chat. Oh, why would I do multiplayer? No, thank you. I don't use glitches, Dylan. So, using your shield and hitting... Block with your shield and hit with a pickaxe in your hand, it breaks... Yeah, it breaks more blocks at a time. I don't use glitches. Glitches are for bitches. So yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff. I just plug away, doing things the way they're intended. It's definitely a glitch. If you're using a shield to make a block give you more nodes, that's not working as intended. That's not the pickaxe doing its job. That's a glitch in the system. Yeah. Pass. Why do I need a view counter? Somebody just said I need to put a view counter. Why? Why do I need a view counter? Why does it matter to you? Seriously, why does it matter to you? More than likely, Spectre. God, this takes a while. I have to completely turn my head to get the chat in focus with these glasses. That's going to take some getting used to. Why does it engage you personally? RRZPTPROD. Why does it engage you personally? What does a view counter have to do with the game that we are playing? I'll wait. Go ahead, keep explaining yourself. This is a teachable moment, kids. Add the chat too. No, you don't get to add suggestions. I asked you a question. You have to answer. You're not giving me an answer. You're not giving me an answer. Add the chat too. So first and foremost, I'm not allowed to add the chat. Twitch regulations state that I am not allowed to have any chat on screen that is not part of the chat viewership and takes users out of the Twitch experience. So we are not allowed, based on Twitch rules, to have any chat on screen other than Twitch chat. And since I stream in 4 places, I need to see all the chat, but you don't need to see all the chat. Now, to answer, what was you actually answered, you want to see and know it all. Well, you're not part of my team. Why do you need to see and know it all? If you're not me, why do you need to see and know it all? What part do you play in my streaming? Are you an employee of mine? Why would you need to see my data? Teachable moment, kids. I gotta figure out how to make this part work. Because it's acting like it doesn't want to go up any further. Yeah, exactly. If you want to see and know it all, pull up all 4 streams, and you can see it all at the same time. Yeah, he rolled a 0 on his goalpost shift. Exactly, Shiloh Graves. Fail! Try again. You have to put a block on it. Yeah, I'm not sure, though. Kane says, how do you keep up with the stories of your playthroughs if you change games every day? Because I have a brain. It's not difficult. If you actually have a brain, you can do lots of things. It's called multitasking, and adults do it every single day. It's part of adulting. I'm not sure how to make this roof go up any higher, unless I'm going to have to build something. Yeah, I might have to put something underneath it. You're not wrong. And I wonder if we pull out the said things, if it's going to break it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, we're going to do some experimentation. I will need to go get some blocks. I could probably just use these marble bricks. Since I have, actually, I have a whole bunch of stone bricks. Let's use those instead. About to go see if this works. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna see if it'll work. I don't know. Rafters might exist. There are beams, but I don't know how they work yet. So, I enjoy. Why would I not enjoy the games that I play? Video games are the coolest thing ever. Like, you would have to be an idiot to not enjoy streaming video games for fun and for a living. I don't know that I can place. You know, can I just randomly place it like there? I can. Alright. I may have to actually build a stairs to get up here. Oh shit, I put the wrong thing down. Okay. So now that I have that in place... Yep. Well, that's a weird angle. There it goes. So I definitely have to have some sort of... Now, what happens if I break the block? Oh, it stays in place. So, okay, that's cool. So this is going to be... Basically, I'm going to have to go around the entire row and build one block out all the way around, and then build all the rooftops, and then pull out the blocks and go up again. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's definitely right there. That right there is a quality of life thing we could suggest to the team. Um, yeah, definitely a quality of life thing. Is this game in beta? Yeah, I mean it's in early access, so it's pretty much a beta. Don't understand your question, Coin. How long did I go live? Not sure what you mean by that. Okay, well, it's nighttime. Let's go rest and wait for the daytime. Oh, it closed the door in front of my face. You may start sleeping in 39 minutes. Is this free? It is not free. Nope. You have to be an adult with adult money. Favorite buy? I haven't gone far enough afield, Plant Boy, to like see all of the biomes yet. I went north to the temple and then just beyond to see like I know there is, if you look at the map, there is a like an ice biome north of me. Maybe not an ice biome. There's just a big ass lake. I know when we went up to the lake the other day, it had shown me the ice biome. I don't think the map. I think the map refreshes when you log in. There was definitely like an ice biome on the other side of that river, on the other side of that lake. But I haven't gone exploring yet. I have been working on building this structure. We started this, I think, last stream. So we're gonna work on finishing up this structure before I go exploring anymore. My next objective after I build this structure is I need iron. So I actually have to find a source of iron. I was told there was like a marble mountain that we were excavating the other day that I gotta go find again because someone in chat told me that there was like an iron mine underneath it. So we'll have to go check that out at some point. Alright, so right now I just need to run around and do this. You know, one thing I could do, I was just sitting here thinking about this, I could do this out of wood and end up having that just be part of the internal structure, but I'm already like quickly building it in blocks, so ni modos. Alright, let's go ahead and work our way around here. Have I played Minecraft? I have. We have a whole bunch of Minecraft videos up on YouTube. I've played a lot of Minecraft with my brother and my nephew. My nephew was the one who got my brother and I into Minecraft because he was obsessed with it when he was like 5 years old. And so we got copies to play together. And we played all the way through, did like 3 different worlds, and then we also did the Dungeons and Dragons DLC mod thing, which was quite fun and it very well put together for Minecraft. Very good game. Obviously, way different than this. Quite enjoy my Minecraft. Right now, I'm R&Ding this game to see if if this is going to be something that we want to play together as a family next. We're currently playing Lord of the Rings online together on Sunday nights. My brother, sister-in-law, my nephew, and my niece. And we have been looking at other things to do. And this one is one that I am R&Ding for the family while also enjoying here on my own channels for my own personal benefit. And I'm going to be having a chit-chat with my brother later this week and talking about this game in greater detail and see if it's something we want to pick up for the whole family and play together on stream together. So stay tuned for that. Jump up and build another route. What's up, John Coons? How you doing? How are my thoughts on the game so far? I have an early thoughts video up on YouTube. Cold North has some really cool stuff. Zone 1 is Greenland, Zone 2 is Desert, Zone 3 is Cold North, Zone 4 is Wastelands. Nice! I will have to explore them all as we get deeper into the game. Alright. I'm gonna have to build that up a little bit more because I gotta get up. I fell down. No! Actually, you know what? I could probably place those from down here now. Yep. What I don't know is if I'm going to be able to peak the roof or if we're going to have a flat top. I could also go like Valheim style and leave like an open Viking hearth, Viking long haul style maybe. I'll have to do some interior beam decoration though. Oops, I got too far away. Alright. Now I gotta get up. Oh my. I just got caught. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to go make some more. I'm gonna have to harvest some more cobblestone. Ooh, Dune Awakening soundtrack is now available on vinyl. What's up, Legend Killer? Oh, no, I put the wrong piece there. Come back! This is the corner piece, damn it. There we go. It's definitely gonna be. I could definitely. Can I peek the top? I think I'm gonna be able to peek it. I think we are gonna be able to peek it. It looks like it's 2 more. Yeah, it's definitely 2 more. That's totally doable. Sweet. All right, I gotta go make. I don't think I have that much. Let's see. Cobblestone roof. 10 of them. It's better than nothing. And then I'll have to go harvest. Oh. Build a better ladder. Someone said you can jump if you hold the space bar. You can do 3 blocks instead of 2. I haven't tried it yet. Like you can jump three blocks high. All right, I'm gonna have to put blocks all around again. Faux sure. All right. So I gotta tear all of these down. Let's grab all of these. You know what though? Can I? Yes. Oh, no, do not break that. Oh, there's a little, I wonder, okay, it did repair over time. Yeah, you can actually see him repairing over time. That's good. I was like, no, wait, did I crack my roof? There's a bunch of interior decoration stuff we're going to have to check out as well. Now, can I actually... I can. Let's play around with these corners first. No, hang on now. There we go. Oh, look at that. It is going to work. Oh, that's perfect. Sweet. All right, I gotta go get more cobblestone. I need like 20 or 30 pieces. Some right over here. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely think this is gonna. It's honestly gonna. This is gonna depend. Like if I do this with the family, it's gonna depend on my nephew and niece if they want to play this or not. My brother is not a huge crafting survival fan, uh, but they'll play. He'll play it for the kids. Valheim's in the top 5 for you. Valheim's pretty good. Yeah, you can mantle. It's pretty awesome. What's up, Cypher Tier? Cypher of Tier. Does this game have enchants? I believe it has a magic system. I haven't gotten far enough into the game to see that yet, but I saw somebody on TikTok talking about a magic system. So, have I played Baldur's Gate 3? Asks Brit and posted YouTube. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 was a couple years back. We did a huge Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough for like 6 weeks, and also 3 years of early access. It was great. Yeah, there's different types of roofs. Hey, it's Panos. So I just did cobblestone roofs. There's wood roofs, marble roofs. There's all sorts of different types of roofs. So the materials you harvest in the game can be turned, like all the materials can be turned into different types of roofs, different types of fences, different types of walls, building materials, and everything. What's up, Four Class Globe? How did I rotate the roof? If you hit the R button, it rotates the blocks. I don't have a favorite game of all time. It's like asking somebody what their favorite child is. Cypher says, not much. Got dinner going, debating whether I want to do more Veilguard or Star Wars Republic. Either one is good. How are the glasses? I'm getting used to them. Since they're progressive glasses, they have 3 rows. So the top is like normal vision, driving vision. Middle is like computer screen. And then bottom is for like when I'm on my phone. And so I have to get used to like I'm having. They told me it's gonna take about 2 weeks to learn how to, because I've never worn glasses in my life, and obviously you can get different types of glasses, but my eye doctor recommended progressives because I have a slight stigmatism, and just because of the work I was doing, he's like, he says you should try progressives and see if you like them, and I was like, I'm down for whatever, but these are not the type of glasses where you just put them on and everything is the same, so it's got the 3 different things going on. So I've been wearing them for a little. I've worn them for about an hour and a half earlier today. And when I first put them on at the doctor's, it was like, holy shit, I had vertigo. It was really weird, because you have to train your eyes, and not only the eyes, you have to learn where to look. Because if you just use your eyes and like look over there, it distorts because it's based on the distance from your eye to the screen. So what you have to train yourself to do is turn your head. So I was like, I have to learn how to be a robot now and be like, screen, 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 you know. So that's going to take a little bit of adjustment, but I gotta say, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I will say, with my phone, I can actually see my phone for the first time in like 4 months, which is nice. But it is a period of adjustment, so it'll be a while for me to get used to things. Primboy says there's a pretty cool magic system. There's wands and also magic books with everything from fire to ice lightning. Ooh. Britt says, I actually watched your video on the Mountain Pass versus the Underdark. My husband and I enjoyed. That's an older video, yeah. That was from back when I did the original run, or just after the original run. Flora says, thank you so much. I've been struggling with the directional blocks. Yeah, when you're building, it's only the if I have, do I have any more on me here? Let me pull one up. Like these right here, it's only these. So if you look at like if there was just the rooftop, hit the R button and it'll turn it. Now it's only gonna do certain things based on where it's placed. So it'll do different things when it's placed next to a roof block. So like I didn't even know until I was placing those Rooftop blocks. I didn't know. Not only can you do the angle coming up the outside, so it's got outside corners and it has inside corners too, where it'll do an L. So if you decide that you're going to build like an L-shaped, that sucks. I can't do that very well. If you decide you're going to build an L-shaped structure, you'll be able to have an outside corner as well as an inside corner, which is really cool. So if your rooftop was going on the inside, it would do the L. If it was going on the outside, it would do the angle that it's done on mine. So it actually does have quite a bit of flexibility. There is, obviously there's some, there's a lot of polish that's still needed to be done. There's definitely some quality of life stuff that needs work. I'm still like, I'm a huge controller guy, so I'm just like patiently waiting for controller. This is like the only game I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. And I think it's the only game I've willingly purchased in the past 4 years that does mouse and keyboard. I am a controller first person, so it was like it's been really weird playing on mouse and keyboard. I obviously play Lotro on the keyboard, but that's only because it's a super old game. But I think that's the only game I play right now that's mouse and keyboard. Everything else is controller only. Okay, we should be able to get enough out of this to finish. Chill out, horsey. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this rooftop off. It'll also automatically convert like that one did right there. Sometimes, not always. It kind of depends on where you're standing. Again, there's a little bit of wonkiness to some of the stuff. All right, that is an official wrap on the rooftop, everybody. Now all we need is a chimney and some smoke. I don't even know if we could do a chimney yet. I haven't looked at the things we can build. Now I gotta tear these down really quick. And then we're gonna work on interior decorations and lighting and a hearth and fireplace, and a bed and a room and probably a loft because we have this structure up top that I can... Oh, did I misplace? Did I... Huh. That's some weirdness up on the roof right there from those. I think we found a bug because it's destroying some of these blocks before I actually click on them. I think that's definitely a little bit of a bug. And you can see the rooftop has some weird... Looks fine from the outside, does not look good from the inside. Alright. However, we have now broken another pickaxe. Let me go throw this thing into the deep. I don't want it. Let me go find a body of water or a hole to chuck it down. Give me a mine shaft, kids. Here's a mine shaft. Let me chuck this down. I don't want it. It's junk. You haven't given me... Oh, come on now. They haven't given me a destroy option yet. Alright. I gotta decide what I want to put on the inside now. Which means we gotta go look and see what we can build. Alright, the furniture workshop. This is the next part of my journey here. Cypher of Tears says, I'm in progressive glasses as well. Nice. Yeah, I've never, this is just it's a new stage of life, right? What game do I spend the most time on? Lucino, I'm a variety streamer, variety content creator. I don't play one game. I play, every year we play 40 to 50 games. So you're barking up the wrong tree, man. Homie don't play that game. I play lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. There's over 10,000 videos on my YouTube channel over the past 4 years of doing this full time. How do I rate this game? There is an early thoughts video over on YouTube you can check out. Forecast Globe says, I've never played a Bethesda game. Where do you think the best place is to start? Do you like fantasy, science fiction, or apocalyptic? That's really the answer. Because if you like science fiction, go play Starfield. If you like fantasy, pick an Elder Scrolls game. Oblivion Remaster, Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls Online. If you like post-apocalyptic, go for Fallout. Try Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. But it just, Bethesda games are all sort of like the same type of game. It's just, do you like science fiction? Do you like fantasy? Do you like post-apocalyptic? Um, that's really all it comes down to, because there's no best place. It's just, what do you prefer? I like all of their games. So. Bubble says Ren going robot is a visual that makes me go. I know, it's like, this is the hardest part to get used to, is like needing to like turn the head everywhere. It's like my wife comes in and instead of just like glancing out, I have to turn the whole head and be like, yes, honey. Back to the screen. Back to the chat. I can't say I've already sort of started to get used to it after like an hour of streaming. Like, I realized very quickly that if I just turn my eyes, I can't read the chat because it's all blurry. So I have to literally like turn over and look at it. Yeah, I'm mostly excited for the RPG mode, Prim Boys. That's actually one of the reasons I got interested in this game in the first place. Because like, oh, so it's like a Minecraft style game, Ember style game, but with an RPG mode that they're planning to put in with a narrative adventure. And I'm like, I'm down for that because I really like Enshrouded. Enshrouded has done that. They have a crafting survival RPG where you can do all sorts of fun building, but there's also an RPG layered in there with a story and everything else, which is fun.